What it do, YouTube? I'm quite sure y'all heard about the tent situation in Fall River. I do. I be going out and I interview the homeless. I feed them. I bring them water. Me and my wife, and we just see how they doing. Well, they went and ripped it all down. What the homeless people had nowhere to go, and they locked them all up. Everybody got locked up. Over 40 homeless people get locked up. Over 40 homeless people get locked up. For what? For being homeless? Y'all lock those people up for being homeless. And I don't feel like that's right. And then if y'all so concerned about them, why don't y'all get them housing? Try to help them out. You guys claim that y'all offered them housing. I done interviewed so many people down there, and no one said that y'all offered them housing. The media will lie and say that they doing something for somebody, and it don't be true. Like, I know people down there personally, and you guys sit there and give them trespassing. Now, you charged all those guys with trespassing, all those homeless people with trespassing, but not one person got warned or been in court for trespassing on that property. So how did y'all charge them with trespassing? They never was warned not to be there. Now, I understand that it was a lot of trash and all that. I was there to try to help them pick it up, me and my wife. We bought trash bags, gloves, water, food. Like, we tried to clean the place up best as we can. Now, we can't, like, keep up with it all through the day, all through the night, because, like I said, I got a family too. And for you guys to sit here and throw those homeless people out of the woods, I don't think that's right. They already living in the woods. So how you evict them out of the woods from where they stand, like, I feel like it's wrong. Now, some people might go on here and say, well, there was drugs involved. It was drug paraphernalia. But none of those people that got locked up got charged with drugs. Nobody had drugs on them. They were just sleeping there. Now, I'm not saying that they don't do drugs, because, of course, in my live videos, I shoot videos and they admit that they on drugs. They tell y'all they on drugs. But nobody knows why or what situation put them into drugs. You cannot judge a book by its cover. You gotta actually get inside of that book and read that book to know what the book is about. I don't feel like you guys did that right. I feel like y'all should have went to those people and tried to get those people help, housing. And then in the report that y'all wrote, y'all said that y'all was offering them housing. Okay, check this out. If y'all offered them housing, out of all those people that got locked up, who was at the courthouse to talk to them about housing? Not one person. Not one person went to talk to those people saying that we are here to help you get housing. Y'all just locked those people up for nothing, wasting tax money. Like I said, I understand that it was all dirty down there, but we try much as we can to try to keep up with it. And it's a lot of homeless people down there. A lot of homeless people down there. So you guys lock up over 40 homeless people for what? Being homeless? Y'all locked them up for being homeless and sleeping in the woods. Like, you gotta make it make sense. You got to make it make sense. And then you guys are not trying to help them. Y'all lied and said that y'all offered them housing. Well, when I went and interviewed a few of them, and I asked them, like, do anybody come down here help with housing? No, nobody goes down there to help with housing. Now, at the outreach program, those people go down there, and I have seen them maybe twice, maybe 3 times go down there, and they'll bring them a meal or something to eat. But those people need more than a meal to eat, man. They living in the woods. In the woods. And y'all evict them out the woods? You gotta make it make sense, man. Now, are y'all gonna try to place those people? Because in the article that y'all said that y'all are preparing to help those people with housing. And those people are still to this day roaming the streets, sleeping outside, sleeping in alleyways, like just finding abandoned buildings to sleep in. And y'all not happy. I don't feel like that y'all should throw those people out like that. Like, over 40 people arrested for being homeless, and y'all charged them with trespassing. Yeah, now the trash should be cleaned up. You're right, that trash is nasty. But like I said, I went down there myself, me and my wife, with trash bags, over 100 trash bags. Put it that way. We went over there with over 100 trash bags, over 500 or 600 gloves, like plastic gloves to go on your hand. And we started cleaning up much as we can. Now, we can't get everybody to participate in cleaning up because some people just nasty. And I understand that the good gotta suffer with the bad because the place was disgusting. But you can't say that every area in there was nasty, because it wasn't. We went in there and we cleaned up tons of trash. And they say that it was people complaining. You know, it's a bike path. And I understand that it's for the community and it's supposed to look nice and beautiful. I definitely understand that. But some of the people that walk through there, they just throw trash on the ground too. They might have a snack or two, and they might just throw it on the ground too. So they are part of it too. I wonder what y'all gonna say once those people, like y'all done threw everybody out of there, and trash is still in there. Who y'all gonna blame it on then? The people that walk through the park, right? The people that walk through the bike path. How can y'all arrest them and not help them? Like, those people are going through things in life. Instead of y'all sitting down trying to talk to them, y'all lock them up. Instead of y'all trying to get them help, y'all lock them up. Like, take every last one of them one by one and at least try to get them in some type of housing. Why not try to get them in some type of housing where they can have a place to live? You think that all of those people down there want to be living down there? No. First off, rent is way too high. Y'all got rent like crazy high. Some of those people don't have income. Some of those people are on SSI. Some of those people are veterans. Like, what are y'all doing about the veterans that's homeless? Y'all not even doing nothing about them. And they fought for this country. But y'all leave them homeless. Y'all leave them stuck in the woods. Y'all give them a SSI check that's $800-900 when rent. That can't even afford a 1-bedroom. With the prices that's going, like, the way rent is. Rent is tons and tons of money. You get a 1-bedroom, you probably pay $1,000 just for a 1 bedroom. Imagine a 2 bedroom. Now they check that they get can't even cover that $1,000 plus the bills, utilities, and stuff that they gotta have, food that they gotta eat. What about that? What about help those people instead of kicking them when they down? And everybody that go back there are not bad people. All of those people that y'all like what's that word? What's that word? Like trying to make them out of people that they're not. Some of those people are nice people. Some of those people really have a good heart. They just went through some things, and life took them through there. But as us humans, we shouldn't judge. Why not try to help one another to build each other up? Throwing those homeless people out of there wasn't right. Especially how y'all did it. Especially how y'all did it. I feel like y'all could have came a better way than just throwing them out and bulldozing their tents and I feel like it could have been done better. Pull those people out one by one, or say they a couple in there, because I have.
Homeless now. Never mind being homeless before.
Yes. Like now they really got nothing. Their tents are tore down.
They didn't let them get any other.
They didn't let them get none of their stuff out of there. Their clothes.
Their
shoes.
With no shoes.
Toothbrushes. The little water they had, the food they had, they didn't let them go back. They didn't let them get nothing. But yet they say they offered them housing. Why not let those people go back and at least get their belongings? No, y'all threw all their belongings in the trash. And they already don't have nothing. But y'all threw their belongings in the trash instead of saying, we're going to let y'all get y'all belongings. And half of the people that y'all took to jail had no shoes on their feet. Like, y'all didn't even have the audacity to let them even put shoes on their feet. And I think it's wrong. I really do. And then, now walking through the path, the first part, you guys can't say y'all clean that part because you'll be lying. We clean that part. Me, my wife, and a couple of those homeless people that be back there, we clean that whole front area by ourselves. Now, deep in the woods, some of those I don't like. No, I can't sit here and say that I know every spot that they be because I will be lying. And I don't know how those spots looked. But I know the spots that we cleaned were clean. And for y'all to sit here and just do those people like that, like, have some type of heart. That's like kicking a dog when he already down. Like, it's not right. It's not right how y'all did those people. And then, give me the phone. Let me pull up that article. Y'all give me a second, YouTube. I'm pulling out something real quick. Cause those people just like those people got nowhere to go. They like, where are they gonna go now? Like, they had nowhere to go. It was like their own little small community. Where at least some of them they would look out for each other. And y'all just destroyed it with no help. Y'all got no housing for those people. But y'all wrote in the article that y'all got housing. But none of those people are in housing right now. They're roaming the streets. They're probably sleeping somewhere other in the woods, somewhere where they're hiding. They're hiding from you guys because you guys won't give them help. And there's plenty of them went and asked for help. And y'all never gave it to them. And y'all judge them because the way they dress, the way they look. Like, how you expect them to look when they're homeless? How you expect them to smell when they're homeless? They got nothing. How about giving them a helping hand? Every now and then, everybody need a helping hand. Everybody do. Everybody wasn't born with a silver spoon in their mouth. And I feel like the ones that's got the money, which the state, the government, why don't y'all use those funds to help the homeless? I bet you y'all cannot tell me that every dollar y'all spend goes inside that city. You're not gonna tell me that every dollar that is accountable for that y'all spent in that city, when y'all should be, y'all got enough funds to help these homeless people. Put them in housing. Now, once they in housing and they get housing and they get help, they start paying their rent and they do things like that. If they mess up then that's on them. But y'all haven't even gave them a helping hand. Y'all haven't gave them a push start to get them where they need to be. And I think it's wrong. Now, $38 arrests, Operation Clear Path. When they really should have wrote it up, Fall River police arrest homeless people for being homeless. That's the way it should have been wrote. And
Police say they're looking to make the Quequechan Rail Trail area safer for residents. So let's go live to 12 News reporter Sheena Loshuto with the very latest on what's called Operation Clear Path.
Kate, good afternoon. This morning we were here off the path off of Rodman Street here in Fall River. The focus, according to Fall River Police, is to clear out who they consider trespassers here in this area, clear out any contamination, and look for...
okay, let's go back to clear out who they think are trespassers. Who they think are trespassers. Let's go back to that.
Fall River. The focus, according to Fall River Police, is to clear out who they consider trespassers here in this area, clear out any contamination.
Consider who they consider.
Here. We're also told by police several people were arrested as part of this operation. When our crews first got here, we saw clear signs of those homeless encampments here, different tents and belongings, things like that. The video of the cleanup really speaks for itself. The focus, we're told by the city, is the area here off of Rodman Street. In this section alone, Fall River police say over the last 3 years or so, officers have been called here more than 800 times for various incidents. Police even going as far as saying this area has become a, quote, colony of criminals, when it's supposed to just be a safe and fun resource for the public here. Now, we just spoke with the city's outreach director and the mayor.
So just because they were relocated from here doesn't mean that we're not going to work with them ongoing. And the police will, you got them, what, new e-bikes and a Polaris to patrol this. So it's a balance.
We saw a lot of cleanup going on here this morning. And again, police say they're really going to increase their presence here in this area with foot patrols, bike patrols, things like that. Now, there are still more questions this noontime, like just how many people were relocated or arrested. We're going to reach out to Fall River Police to get that information. However, the city outreach director and the mayor want to clarify that anyone who was arrested wasn't just arrested for being here. They say all these people had secondary issues. For example, they weren't taking the help, they weren't cooperating with authorities, or they had outstanding issues, for example, with drugs, alcohol, or something like that. We'll continue working this story for you today. We'll have much more for you tonight at 4 o'clock. For now, reporting live in Fall River, I'm...
Now, they say they working with those people. Where? Where the help at? They say they on drugs. Get them help. Get them help. I feel like it's wrong. I really do. And those homeless people got nowhere to go. Then they say consider trespassers. Consider trespassers. So you charge them not even knowing that they're trespassing. And I talked with a lot of them, and a lot of them said that the police, Fall River Police, told them as long as they are not in the bike path, they could be in the woods. Now, they can't even be in the woods, and y'all kicked them out. Other woods. Y'all left the other people stay. But on that side of the path, those people had to go. But the other side of the path, they got to stay. No one was arrested over on that side. Now, what can we do to try to help with the homelessness? We can't just forget about them. They got nobody already as it is. Hold on. I don't believe that those people should be thrown out of that bike path. I don't believe that those people getting the help that they need, and I feel like that's wrong. Get those people some help. And everybody that's in there in the woods are not bad people. Everybody that's out there are not bad people at all. Some of those people have real good hearts. How about sit down and talk to them and get to know them and get to know their story on why they on drugs or why they in that predicament. You cannot judge a book by its cover, people. You cannot. You have to learn how to read the book first. Because no one knows those people really inside. Nobody knows their story. How about getting to know their story? See me, I don't judge them people. So when I go out there and I'm feeding them, I'm giving them water, me and my wife. And we know when we hand them money, we know that maybe it's going to drugs or maybe they're going to get something to eat or, but once we give it, it's not ours no more. But we try to help. We told the people to clean up. We tried to clean. We bought numerous of things. Now, can the state help? Can the state step up and try to help with the homelessness that's going on in Fall River? Are the state willing to help them get in housing? Instead of every time they land in the woods, they getting woke up by the police because they land in the woods. They already have nowhere to go. Like I said earlier, that's just like kicking a dog when it's down. They don't have nothing. Try to help them have something. Maybe if somebody give them a little boost, they'll get out that drug situation and turn around. Give a 360 and turn around. And show you guys that they got good hearts. Because I know a couple of them out there that got good hearts personally. I done talked to a few of them out there. It ranges. It be kids out there. Kids. 19, 20, 21. Still haven't even really know what life is about yet. And they out there homeless. Like, try to get in touch with their families to see can their family help. Or why don't the families who see their family going through that, why don't y'all give y'all family a boost to try to help them? Like, don't just leave them out there. Don't just leave them out there. Because guess what? Y'all won't want to be left out there. If it was y'all, if the shoe was on the other foot, would you want to be left alone? Would you want to be not cared for? Those people feel like they got nobody. They hurt. Those people are hurting inside, deep pain. Deep pain, real deep pain. And it's just like no one cares. I don't think it's right, man. Let's try to help the homeless. Let's try to do the best we can to try to help with the homelessness. Let's feed them. Let's bring them water. Let's try to talk to them. Let's try to get them clean off of drugs. Let's stick together and try to get them off of the drugs. And maybe they'll do better. But they feel like they got no one. So what they do, they just turn to drugs. And everybody ain't gonna tell me. Listen, presidents, mayors, doctors, lawyers, everybody got a drug addict in their family. Everybody got a drug addict in their family. I don't care who you are. Y'all might just, the rich cover it up real good. The rich. They're not gonna let no one know that their loved one is on drugs. They're gonna try to hide it. But I don't care who you are. Who you are. Everybody in the world got a family member that's on drugs. Just remember that. And y'all take care. Let's try to help the homeless. Let's try to do better for the people in the world, especially those veterans that's out there homeless. How about help them, especially those veterans? But y'all have a good night, and y'all already know who it is. Your boy with the biggest Bama swag.